We're back with John Marshall with Old Town Historic Street Fair. How many years has this been, John?
37 years.
37 years.
Yes.
Anybody who hadn't been is missing a blast. We go every year. When's the dates?
We have it on March the 24th and the 25th this year.
From 10 to 5.
Correct. Now, in previous years, we've always had it the last weekend of March, but because of a lot of different events happening in the parish and around in the area, we moved it this year. So after 37 years, we moved it from April to the last weekend of March. So hopefully a little better turnout and a lot better weather.
Yeah, you've had some bad luck a few years with the rain coming. I was there one year, blew the tents away, but that's not going to happen this year.
No.
We're going to be positive about it.
It's going to be good
No
this year.
rain, we're going to be positive about it. So tell us about some of the vendors. I know they come from all over the place.
We do. We get them pretty much from all over the Gulf Coast. We've had them from Texas and as far away as Florida. We have a lot of antique vendors, collectible vendors.
I know they got the gas pumps.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
yes, a lot of good stuff. And it's
Who
always
sets
fun
up doing that? Do you do that?
We have Marcia Rogers, who's
Okay.
our actual fair coordinator.
Okay, all right.
I am the president of the Antique Association now, kind of drafted into that position. But
You like a volunteer said, I like the volunteer that said, you're president.
yeah, that's the
how
way you
it
volunteer.
happens when you volunteer.
That's the way you volunteer.
And you learn
right?
about, well, how do I do this? Oh, you'll learn.
Learn as you go.
That's
and
right,
Make
that's
a lot
right.
of mistakes, and
Well, you're a big part of the Old Town Association, too.
we've been there for 10 years now in Old Town. We have our
Tell
own
us
little
what's
shop.
in front of your shop. It's so easy to spot.
Yeah, I have the bear in front of my
No,
shop.
it's not a bear. The bear. How tall
bear.
is the bear?
Probably about 6 foot. It's a hand
And it's
carved
carved
wooden
out of
bear.
wood.
Yes.
Chained to the building.
Chained to the building and tortured. The poor
So
thing
nobody-
is dressed for
no-
every holiday. They costume him up. But
How many people have offered to buy that bear besides me?
I've had a few offers in there, but I kind of like him where he's at.
You ought to have a card. If you want to get another bear like this, go see this person. You ought to have a wood carver there.
Well, we've had wood crafters.
Yeah.
But I haven't had any
A
wood
wood carver and
carvers.
carve a bear out of wood.
That would
Carve a
that
bear
might be-
out of wood.
that might be a good idea.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
try one
telling you.
in the future.
So tell us, where do they come from? Mississippi, Alabama?
Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Texas, Arkansas. Marcia, she goes out. She does a lot of recruiting at different.
She goes
festivals
to
all over.
various fairs to get the people, right?
And she recruits a lot of people in. So we get traveling vendors, and sometimes the ones that we have in October for the fall fair are different than the ones we have in the spring
Really?
because they're on they're on their own circuit where they travel on.
And it's
set up.
packed. There's always parking. You can park at Heritage Park and cross the street, cross Front Street and come.
Right, there's usually plenty of parking around.
There's
Old Town
plenty
for
of
this event.
parking. And you meet friends that you hadn't seen in years there because like I said, we go every year. We bring friends over to come, and they love it. They love it.
Well, it's a fun event.
It is.
And after 37 years in Old Town, it's definitely established. And it's a good family event.
Where does the money go to?
It goes to the Antique Association and all the funds that we have, and then we usually donate significant portions of it back into the city to different charities. And a lot of it goes to advertising for Old Town.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
so it stays right here local. It all stays right, in town with us.
Now, vendors. What kind of food we going to have?
Wide variety of food.
Funnel cakes,
Funnel
cotton
cakes,
candy, crackling,
kettle corn,
kettle corn,
Italian
snowballs?
sausages.
Snowballs? You had snowballs one year. They were
We
delicious.
usually have a couple of them with snowballs. Yeah. A lot of
And
good-
some beverages.
Right.
Ooh.
We have the Lions Club that sets up for the adult beverages, and then our main street will handle, a lot of the regular beverages, the sodas and things like that. Our kettle corn vendor that comes from Alabama, homemade lemonade, make it right there from scratch in front of you. Oh, good stuff.
Delicious.
Good stuff, yeah.
So anyway, what was I going to ask you? Tell me about some of the items that you have, the specialty items, because some of these places you go to, they have stuff that you're like, but y'all don't. Y'all have really nice stuff.
We try to get,
And you can bargain, too.
oh yeah, everybody's
The
usually
price
open
that's
to-
marked is not the price you pay.
Well, no, usually you can barter pretty good,
Yeah.
you know, and do package deals and group things together for lower prices. But it's always unique items. It's not like going
Yes,
to
you're
Walmart
right.
and buying retail stuff. The things that you see out there, especially for us, you know, things that we may have had as children,
Oh,
or things we
yeah.
remember our grandparents or great grandparents using. So that's why it's always fun to get around the antiques and look. It usually brings back a lot of good memories. And it's just fun seeing the different things, and take the kids, because how many kids know how to sit down and use a rotary telephone or
Probably don't even know what that is.
yeah, or a manual typewriter, or you know, some of the things you'd find
See
out
a
on
phone
the
book?
streets.
What is that?
Right.
So what's the area? Tell us the area.
It's located in Old Town on 1st Street, 2nd Street, and Erlanger.
Okay. And does it go all the way to Fremo?
Yes, on 1st Street it'll run up to Fremo,
Okay.
and Erlanger over to Front Street, and from Front Street all the way over to 3rd. So it's like a good 6-block area.
Now, do you have room for more vendors, or do you have room for more people who are going to sell stuff?
We do. We always have more room for vendors, and antique vendors and crafters. We just ask that you please contact our fair coordinator. And we
What's
can
the
still
phone
get you-
number?
I have Marsha Rogers' phone number right here on the bottom of your card.
985-710-9122, or go to www.slidellantiques.com.
Right. We worked pretty hard this past year. We got with one of the local advertising businesses. We upgraded our website. It's so it's very easy to use. If you look at SlidelAntiques.com, if you're interested in getting a booth space or being a part of the
How
event,
much is it for a booth space?
it's $120 or $100 for a 10 by 10 foot spot, and $165 for a 10 by 20 foot spot.
And you bring your own tent, of course, and
Yes.
set up everything. When can you set up? It says it opens at 10. When do they come to set up?
We start setting up after 5 p.m. on Friday. The
Wow.
night before. We provide security for monitoring the stuff overnight and throughout the entire fair. Like I said, it's because some of our vendors are traveling. You know, they stay at the local hotels and things, so they can come and set up on Friday night. So 10 o'clock Saturday morning, we're open and running.
Open and running. And it says 5 o'clock, but you stay open past 5 if they need to, huh?
If there were people out there still shopping, some of the vendors will keep
Keep
selling.
selling.
on
Of
Saturday
course
and
they're going to
Sunday.
keep selling. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
What specials do you have? Where's your store located? Let's give you a plug.
I'm at Antiques and Art on First at 1952 First Street.
How many years you been doing this?
10 years.
Oof.
This is our 10th year of being in.
And what's the big item people are looking for? Are there any specific
I
ones?
don't know of any specific items. A lot of people just like looking, and usually it's what catches their eye.
Yep.
You know,
They
it's,
want to buy. We saw something last year, a lady taking lattice, and she hung all of her knickknacks on it.
Right. Well, you can get different ideas and get a little
Oh,
creative
yeah.
on your own.
Has anybody bought, what is it? Is it a dinosaur? The big steel dinosaur? In one of the places, like $2,000.
Oh,
What is it's not a
a
dinosaur.
horse that
Horse,
was across
that's
the
it,
street.
that's
right.
it.
That was in Robert's Victorian closet. No, it's still there.
It's still there.
huge.
It is
But
humongous.
it's fun to go and look at.
It is, it is. Go around, have a good time.
Right.
Eat some good food, have some good desserts, some good beverages, and look at some good stuff.
Right.
March the 24th and 25th from 10 to 5 at Old Town Slidell. You cannot miss it. You can park at Heritage Park, cross Front Street, and you're there.
Correct.
And you can items you buy, you can leave and pick them up when you leave if you want.
Absolutely. If you buy anything in our shop, it can sit there until you're ready for pickup or delivery.
I bought something and I picked it up the next day.
Yep.
Very accommodating. You'll have a great
Yes.
time. Thank you, John.
Steve, thank you. sir.
Anytime. That's what we're here for. And that's it. That is a wrap. So March 24th, 25th, the Slidell Old Town Fair Antique Spring Fair, excuse me. 985-710-9122. Call Marsha Rogers or go to www.slidellantiques.com. I'll see you there because I'll be there with my wife, Donna. We'll be shopping. Take care.